Are you struggling with persistent back pain? Discover how just 5 exercises for back pain can help in relieving it and helping you regain your freedom. Stick around, and I'll guide you through the stretches that can transform your daily life. Before we continue our journey, please give this video a like. We're aiming for 1,000 likes. Step 1. Cat-cow stretch. This exercise is fantastic for improving the flexibility of your spine and easing tension in your back. Step-by-step breakdown. First, let's talk about the starting position. Get on your hands and knees. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Keep your back flat and your head in a neutral position, looking at the floor. Now, for the cow stretch. Inhale deeply, and as you do, arch your back. Drop your belly toward the floor, lifting your chest and tailbone toward the ceiling. Look slightly upward, but don't strain your neck. This is the cow part of the stretch. Next, the cat stretch. As you exhale, begin to round your spine upward like a cat stretching. Tuck your tailbone, draw your belly button toward your spine, and let your head drop naturally toward the floor. Focus on creating space between your shoulder blades. Then, flow and breathe. Continue to flow between the cow and cat positions with each inhale and exhale. Move slowly and deliberately, paying attention to how your back feels. Do this for about 5 to 10 repetitions. Key tips. Breathe deeply with each movement. This helps relax your muscles. Don't force the stretch. It should feel comfortable, not painful. Focus on the movement originating from your spine, rather than just moving your head or hips. This stretch is great for loosening up your spine and relieving tension, especially if you've been sitting or standing for long periods. Step 2. Child's pose. A simple yet effective stretch for relieving lower back pain and calming the mind. Step-by-step breakdown. First, the starting position. Kneel on the floor with your big toes touching and your knees spread apart about hip width or wider if that's more comfortable. Sit back on your heels, allowing your hips to relax toward your feet. Now, the stretch. Slowly extend your arms forward on the floor, reaching out as far as comfortable. Lower your chest toward the ground and rest your forehead on the mat or a cushion. As you do this, let your belly sink between your thighs, feeling a gentle stretch in your lower back and hips. Key tips. Breathe deeply. Focus on taking slow, deep breaths, allowing your body to relax further with each exhale. Modify as needed. If you feel any discomfort in your knees, place a folded blanket or towel under them for extra support. Alternatively, you can bring your knees closer together if that's more comfortable. Hold the pose. Stay in this position for about 30 seconds to a minute or as long as it feels good. This is a restorative pose, so let your body relax and release any tension. Child's pose is excellent for stretching the lower back and hips, while also giving you a moment to reset and de-stress. It's a great exercise to include in your routine, especially after more strenuous activities or at the end of your day. Step 3. Let's go over pelvic tilts, a gentle exercise that helps strengthen your abdominal muscles and lower back, improving stability and reducing pain. Step-by-step breakdown. Starting position. Lie down on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Your arms should be relaxed by your sides, and your spine should be in a neutral position. This means there should be a natural small curve in your lower back. In the movement, begin by tightening your abdominal muscles as if you're pulling your belly button down toward your spine. This action will gently tilt your pelvis upward, flattening your lower back against the floor. Hold this position for a few seconds while continuing to breathe steadily. Release. Slowly relax your muscles, allowing your pelvis to return to its neutral position with that small curve in your lower back. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times, focusing on control and smoothness rather than speed. Key tips. Engage your core. Make sure your abdominal muscles are doing the work, not your legs or glutes. Breathe naturally. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing smoothly throughout the exercise. Start slow. If you're new to this movement, start with a few repetitions and gradually increase as you get more comfortable. Pelvic tilts are great for gently mobilizing your lower back and activating your core muscles, which can help improve your posture and reduce pain over time. This exercise is especially beneficial if you experience stiffness or discomfort in your lower back. Step 4. Focus on bridges, an exercise that strengthens the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back muscles, improving core stability and reducing back pain. Step-by-step breakdown. Starting position. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Place your arms at your sides, palms facing down. Your feet should be close enough to your body so that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Lifting your hips. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes as you slowly lift your hips off the floor. Your body should form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Be sure to lift your hips using your glutes and hamstrings, not your lower back. Hold the position. Hold the bridge position at the top for a few seconds, keeping your core tight and your glutes engaged. Focus on maintaining a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Lower back down. Slowly, lower your hips back down to the floor with control, vertebra by vertebra, starting from your upper back to your lower back. Don't just drop your hips, control the descent. Repeat. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions, focusing on smooth and controlled movements. Key tips. Engage your core. Keep your abdominal muscles tight throughout the movement to protect your lower back. Avoid arching. Make sure you're not arching your back too much at the top of the movement. Your body should stay in a straight line. Squeeze your glutes. The power should come from your glutes and hamstrings, not your lower back. Bridges are excellent for strengthening the muscles that support your lower back, which can help reduce pain and improve your posture. They also activate the glutes and hamstrings, which are often weak in people with lower back pain. By incorporating these simple stretches into your routine, you can effectively manage and reduce your back pain. Start today and experience the freedom of a pain-free back. Remember, relief is within reach. Just take it one stretch at a time. For a deeper dive into relieving back pain, check out our full playlist of exercises linked in the description. And remember, your feedback helps us create the content you need. So be sure to like and comment on what you want to see next.